everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my review of the Vinegar Syndrome release of RAD, a radical movie from the late 80s that got lost on VHS for 30 years and is now back in 4K form. As you can see, the slipcover is real rad and badass. The front is a lenticular cover. Check that out. That's super cool. But the back is like almost like a foil card or something. It's super cool too. So like either way you look at it, this is a real cool slipcover. And even the spines. This spine is yellow with like cool foily text. And then this side is blue with foily text. So I guess as you'll see, the blue and the blue match up together, obviously. And then these two. And I'll show you that because voila, here's the 4K release of RAD. Here's what the case looks like. And I do like this this blue with the clouds. It really does fit the tone of the movie because the movie's pretty upbeat and it's like a sunny day in an hour and a half of a sunny day. But as I was saying, with Vinegar Syndrome releases, you always have the option to flip the case art to something different. And this something different, I think, is way more badass than what they originally have in there. So that's how I've been displaying it. I switched it back for review purposes to show you guys what it comes like. But this, to me, is the preferred way of displaying this in here. Because obviously, that looks super cool. And then when you put it back in here, and you're probably gonna display it on your shelf like that. So you get the blue, you pull it out, and you got this cool purple. It like gives it like a vibe, you know, like comes out of here. But what comes in this bad boy? You're wondering, I bet. And it is a 2-disc release, the 4K restoration on a UHD Blu-ray disc, however fucking combination of words you call that. By the way, the transfer looks fantastic. There's a couple little rough spots, but overall looks like crystal clear. It's really nice, and I think it's strange that this movie of all movies got a 4K release, but here we are, and we're better off for it, trust me. But another interesting part here, it comes with the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray has all the special features on it. This just has 2 commentaries, I believe, just 2. So this has all your behind-the-scenes stuff, and your there's a music video for the badass song. What is it? Break the Ice. Yeah, I watched this music video like 20 times in a row because I can't get enough of this song. But also what comes in this case is a poster, which I will unfold for you. I don't think I'll ever display this. I think I'll just leave it in here, but someday maybe when I decide to do this man cave thing again and really decorate other than just Drac over here. But check this out. So it's just like the case, but then on the back you have the Hell Track map of the finale of this movie. There's a competition at this Hell Track, and you're rooting for the hero obviously to win, but this is what it looks like, and I think it's really cool they illustrated it and made it into a poster. Not a lot of movies, you don't get a lot of posters inside of movie cases anymore. The last one I remember was the DVD I have of Cannibal Holocaust, which that's a wild poster to have. I don't know if I put that one up for the... Well, I would, but I don't know if you should. But, so that's what comes in here. And, as I said, this movie is really upbeat. It left me in a good mood. I'd never seen it. This is a movie, if I had seen when I was a kid, I would have rented it 1,000,000 times on VHS. And I would have been out BMXing and breaking my neck. Instead, I was out skateboarding because of Tony Hawk and falling on my ass. Never getting good at it, but, you know, maybe I would have been a good BMX rider if I would have seen this from the video store, but I didn't get that lucky. But 30 years later, or 35 years later, this movie, I got lucky, and I snagged a copy of this, which is now out of print from Vinegar Syndrome. There was only 12,000 of them, which sounds like a lot, but for a boutique release like this, it is a lot, I guess. But they went fast. And now people were like putting them up for $200 on eBay, which I think is high, being that I paid $35 for this. But I don't think I'd ever part with this because this movie is great. And the special features, they really hammer home how much not only the fans, there's it's like a 25th anniversary event thing where they have like fans come and meet people who did the stunts in the movie and stuff. And the fans are like super into this, but the people who made it are just as enthusiastic about this movie. And that's what I really liked about the special features. They really it really shows you how, like, why this movie came back is because of the cult fan base and the love of the people who made it. Because I don't think if the cast and crew loved this movie as much as they do, that we would be seeing this. I think this whole thing is a labor of love. Not just the original of the movie released, but this release itself. And I really appreciate that I was able to get a copy of this. And I would say, if you like special features, and this is a really good case here of why physical media is necessary because of the amount of stuff on here. I think the special features total more than the movie itself. And according to a couple of the featurettes, they're excerpts from a documentary that's coming. I don't know when that's coming, but that'll be really cool. Hopefully they put that out on disc as well. But yeah, I like the press kit stuff here. So they not just new interviews, but they have the interviews that they sent out as like a press kit to hype the movie. And they have them on here. They're each like 5 minutes long, and you know the footage is like VHS quality, but it's really cool. I love seeing press kit stuff. And overall, this is a fantastic release. I don't know how many words other than this is a rad release I can say about it. But you should, if you didn't get a copy of this, that sucks. But so when Vinegar Syndrome went down with the sale, these were going for like $200. Now you can go on eBay and you can get them for like $60. And it was $35 retail or whatever on Vinegar Syndrome, but I still say $60 for this is a bargain if you like this movie or think you would like this movie. Because if you've never seen it, okay, you're gonna leave in a good mood and you're gonna have a great time if you love these type of movies. And if you have seen it, you know you want a copy of this, so go get it. I highly recommend this release. I think it's awesome. It is, as they say,